Hello, and welcome to Color Commentary. I'm TJ, your average fan, and I'll be talking to you today about a television series that is a bit outside of the genre for my channel, but I spent quite a bit of time binging this, and I need to talk about it to somebody. So guess what? It's gonna be y'all. It is Star's very popular show, Power. I know, I'm just getting to it. Everybody else has been done with it. But I'm just getting to it, and I got some choice words about this show. So, I will be covering all 6 seasons in what will hopefully be not a very long video. But yeah, I'm not going episode by episode. I'm not trying to cover every particular story arc. I just want to talk about the show overall as a whole. So, without further ado, spoilers! Okay. If you are a fan of this show, good for you. I applaud your enthusiasm. If you are a person who dislikes the show, I may understand why that may be. I personally am in the middle. The first couple of seasons were kind of decent. It kept me interested. I was enjoying the story. I was enjoying the developments, the personal, interpersonal relationships and all of that kind of stuff and the craziness that was happening. And then after about season 3 or 4, it just kind of went off the rails and turned into a comedy or a super dramedy like Dynasty or Greenleaf. I mean, this show, let me tell you guys. Okay, here's how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna just talk about characters whose names I can actually remember and who everybody in this show pisses me off. Everybody in this show pisses me off. And the two people that I actually liked on the show, they died. Yes. So, after 6 seasons of all of this crap, the only thing that really had my mouth on the floor, jaw dropped, was Raina St. Patrick's death. Yes, I was like, what? Not the sweet little girl who can't sing? Are you serious? Yeah, dead. I was like, okay, I wanted to be done with the show then, but I said, no, I'm gonna keep on going. And then one of the gang members, that was Tommy Primera, I can't think of his name, but he was a big, bald, black dude. He gets his head blown off. I liked him. Yeah, he was doing bad crap, but he was one of the good bad crap people doing. I was like, oh, I liked him when he was around. He always talked some sense into the rest of them, but he died. So those 2 things alone absolutely pissed me off with this show. And then to realize that the 2 spinoffs that came out of this show, The Book of Ghosts and Force, were based on the 2 characters I hated the absolute most. Tommy and Tariq St. Patrick. I'm like, these 2 assholes, I'm sorry, they just some assholes. Tommy is a crackhead, fuck up. And Tariq is a irresponsible, inconsiderate, ungrateful, so many words, so many adjectives. I don't even have enough. But he's an asshole. And how he treated his parents and how he been I'm like, this is ridiculous. And all the drama and trouble that he caused all by himself, that pulled them into stuff, then gonna turn around and tell his father, you ain't do nothing for me. Oh man, you'd be dead several times over if it wasn't for your damn daddy. And then let's talk about Mr. James St. Patrick. First couple of seasons, they was doing him good. They was developing him, making him seem like he was a real cool bro, cool guy and everything. And then he somehow just started losing his mind. And then him and this Angela chick, oh, don't even get me started with her. I was so glad when she died. I didn't know what to do. Even though she called herself saving his life in the end. But she's dead. I'm glad. Yay! I tell you, everybody who died, I was always glad they died. And that's crazy. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. But yeah, except for them 2 people I talked about. But yeah, everybody who got they 6-foot card punched, yeah, I was very happy about that. I was happy about Dre getting burned up in jail. I was happy that all of they connects in some way, form, or fashion got their comeuppance and got took out, which was bad business though, because y'all can't seem to keep it connect. So that's effed up. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I was glad when Tasha friend Keisha, when Keisha she killed, and then they did the slide trope of we gonna wrestle with the gun and we're not gonna see who shot it. And ooh, who died? Who got shot? Ooh, oh, it's her. Oh no. Yeah, I was like, really? Y'all went with that old played ass trip. Oh, okay. So yeah, I wasn't happy about that, but I was glad the girl was dead because I was sick of her whining and crying, talking about some she ain't in this, she not for this, she not built for this, I don't want to be a part of it, yada yada yada. But you went go hard to date one of the biggest drug dealers in the city. No problem with that, and then think he gonna just stop. Or when she said the dumbness of I want to move to the suburbs and blah 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 blah. Then she get out there, it's so quiet. Tommy, did you hear that? I don't hear anything. No cars, nothing. That's what you wanted, you dumb bitch. You wanted to get out there to the suburbs and live in peace and not have to deal with drama. And now you're there and you're being ungrateful and inconsiderate. Whew. And then we only seen your son like 3 times in 6 seasons, so I don't really even care about him. And then they want to do stunt casting with his father once he took to him. I'm like, okay. They just went stunt casting crazy toward the end of the series. I'm like, okay, we got Cedric the Entertainer up in here. And I mean, I'm like, seriously? Seriously, people? And then the ending. Oh my God, the ending. Why in the world did these people, these writers, they chose that this the final season, which is how we're going to end this story, to draw it out with each of the following episodes from the different perspective of each individual that was on their way to see ghosts so that they could show who did it, who done it. You're not going to see it to the end. They did 2 things wrong. First of all, if you're going to do that, you got to be consistent with what happened each and every time you show a replay in each person's story about what they did on that same day, week, or whatever it is. They screwed up with Tasha, first off, in Tommy's story, being standing up, turning her back. You know, my husband noticed that one. Then they screwed up later when it was daytime, when Victor and those dudes, Italian dudes, went to go attack Tommy, and he killed them all in the street and beat them up. But now it's nighttime when they go and attack him because that's when Tariq finally gave them the information to stop Tommy from going to the club. No, it was daytime when he took them out, not nighttime. So you got to be consistent. They changed some of the conversations. They expanded on the conversations at first. The first couple of times they did it, you could tell they expanded on the conversations. Then they totally just started changing the conversations altogether. It's like they gave up. So something that could have worked didn't work because they just gave up and didn't try. They started being lazy with the last couple of episodes. So that sucked. Could have been good. The second thing that they did wrong is in Tommy's version of the story of events of what happened, when they showed him come in, find Ghost dead, and he looked up and pointed his gun, and then Ghost said, no, don't do it. Instantly, you automatically know who did it. I was like, yep, his son did it. His son killed him. Because who was it that Tommy was not gonna? First of all, that Tommy was gonna listen to Ghost and say, don't kill them after he been killed, and he knew how he feel about him. It had to be somebody really close. So it was either Tasha or Tariq. And I'm like, it wasn't Tasha, even though he pushed her to the edge where she was ready to do it. Yeah, I knew it was going to be that boy because he was selfish, ungrateful, and he called himself not liking his daddy, even though you turned out to be just like this motherfucker. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, this show, oh wow, this show. It had some good moments, like some of the investigative parts of it was good. But then you got the investigators, the government, the U.S. District attorneys and all of them, federal attorneys, all of y'all bad at y'all jobs, all of y'all crooked cops, all of y'all need to be fired. Every last one of y'all. How y'all got jobs, I don't know. How the last dude, the white guy, I don't know how he still got a job, I don't know. He was screwing up the entire time. That's how he got fired, and then somehow the Asian dude got him hired again. Han, yeah, that was Han from Fast and Furious. I did notice that. I mean, stunt casting all through this series. Everybody wanted to be on Power, apparently, but they didn't choose good episodes. Lorenz Tate pissed me off. He's a councilman, and he started off okay. I was like, yeah, Lorenz Tate, but then suddenly he turned into a creep. And just couldn't get it together. And then they go ahead and put his brother in it as his real brother. I'm like, okay, so we got the Tate brothers in the show. Everybody wanted to be a part of the Power universe, I see. Y'all should have had some writing cues for them. Like, look, I'm bringing my own writer in to write my stuff because y'all have me saying some really dumb stuff and repeating crap unnecessarily. But yeah, so overall, because I'm going to go ahead and end this rant, that's how I feel about this show. This show was some bull crap, and I'm mad that the spinoffs was two people that I did not like. I don't like Tommy. I don't like Tariq. Why would I care about what happened to them? I was upset Tasha went to jail, but at the same time, somebody had to go. She did the dumbass move at the end, though, trying to put that gun on dude and getting the other guy arrested. She shouldn't have done that. She shouldn't have done that. She shouldn't have done that. That was bogus on her. Even though she was just sleeping with whoever just gave her googly eyes, I'm like, okay, this chick is nuts. She just need attention, and Ghost ain't giving it to her. Okay, you know, what happened to the baby girl? Is she gonna be with grandma now? What's happening? You know, questions that I don't really need answers to, but I did question it in the moment. But yeah, that's how I feel about this show. I am very curious to know what you guys thought about this show. Please comment, let me know. Because, oh my God, did this show just drive me up the freaking wall, cussing at the TV for days. For days, people. I don't know how y'all lasted week to week with this nonsense. It's insane. Again, you all have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time for another review.